I've subscribed to Raising the Bar. I've already gotten my first month's box. When I signed up, they were doing a promo. You sign up for 3 months subscription, then you get a free box. So I don't know what is in here. We're gonna open it, see what's inside. So far, Raising the Bar has been phenomenal. Whatever this is, whether it's a one-time drink or a month subscription, I'm sure they're not gonna let me down. Let's see. This is their stuffed box. We are Raising the Bar, help you craft the perfect pour every time. Look how beautiful those drinks look. I think this is a monthly subscription box. I'm excited about that because they're one-time boxes. They're smaller, they don't make as many. Get ready to feast with Stuffed, our most jam-packed box yet, with a bounty of garnishes. You'll have everything you need to craft drinks that are as delicious as they are celebratory. I wonder if this was their December box. These drinks look like they have some wintry vibes to them, and celebratory makes me think of the holidays. This has 4 cocktail recipes. Are you kidding me? Wait, yes? Yes. So we have 4 cocktail recipes in this box. I am so surprised. Chai old fashioned with spiritless old fashioned, brewed chai tea, and Leisureman's turkey gravy. I'm intrigued. Vermouth and cola. Blue Tulle. I feel like that should be said with an accent. The Blue Tulle vermouth. V and T. Oh, which is the vermouth with a tonic. Okay, well that's cool. So I'm thinking they're counting these as one cocktail, I think. Honestly, when you open this, it looks like you're getting 4 cocktails. I'm counting it as 4. And then we have a Jukes 6. At least for February, you had 2 mixology drinks and then a ready to drink drink. Maybe that is a trend with Raising the Bar. So Jukes 6 boasts a deep, earthy, spicy feel, long and savory finish. That sounds awesome, like those savory kind of drinks. All right, well, let's open our box and see what all they gave us. Freestyle snacks, green olives. Got a little green olive garnish. Gluten-free. Gluten-free and vegan. Man, Raising the Bar really got you covered on all your health fronts. Okay. We got a chai, fiery spices, and naturally sweet herbs herbal tea. Sweet, spicy, peppery. Savor every sip of this cozy beverage that warms you up from the inside. 2 tea sachets. Sachets? Big Heart Tea Company. This one goes in the old fashioned. Smells great though. And then we have Top Note Cascara Cola. Cola spice and orange peel. When I read the description of the vermouth and cola, did not even cross my mind that this could have fruity notes to it. I was just like, it's a Coke. Organic green caffeine, warm and inviting. And you've got 2 of those. Cholula crafted tonic water made with natural quinine. This is your tonic for your vermouth and tonic. And you also have 2 of those. They give you so much stuff in these boxes. And then here's our Jukes 6 sparkling red. So this is gonna be, I guess, kind of like a sparkling wine type substitute. I am interested to try this because once upon a time I tried some non-alcoholic wines. I have never found a non-alcoholic wine that tasted anywhere close to the real thing. Now I don't know if that's where they're going with this or if this is just like, hey, it's kind of like a sparkling apple cidery kind of thing. I don't know. You tell me if you have found a good NA wine that doesn't taste like weird grape juice. But that sounds awesome. Jukes 6, can't wait to try that. Ooh, we've got some pretty lemon crispy. Some lemon crispy slices. Another garnish. Awesome. Very cute. Again, they give you plenty. Is this another garnish? Turkey gravy. We're putting turkey gravy in a drink. Okay. I'm here for it. I will try anything once. Almost anything I will try once. Well, it does say cocktail mixer. Maybe I'm just that green to cocktails that this sounds weird in a drink, but I trust you, Raising the Bar. You haven't steered me wrong yet. Then we have the old-fashioned spiritless non-alcoholic pour-over cocktail made with Kentucky 74 distilled non-alcoholic spirit. Spirit. All right, Austin, Texas. You know them Texans know their whiskey? Bourbon. I don't know the difference. It all burns when it goes down. Ooh, one super cool thing I love is so far, raising the bar gives you like a really cool something to like stock your bar with. Now, we have a big, long, fancy stirring spoon, which I was missing. I was using my jank spoon before, y'all saw. But this is cool. It's even got like a little twisty on the handle. I like that a lot. It'll be like... And then we have a whole section of... Whoa, you have to see this. Look at this giant bottle. This is insane. Look how big that is. This is our Bouteille White. This is good. I feel like I'm getting something here. This is crazy big. Bouteille White Aperitif. Aromatized drinks made from de-alcoholized wine, grape must, and sugar. Grape must. That is the first time I've heard that word. With the addition of top quality herbal extracts, tastes best when cooled to 8 to 10 degrees Celsius. So 8 degrees is 46. So this tastes best when it's chilled. I feel like all of these are gonna taste best when they're chilled. The Jukes is gonna be better chilled. I have to have this chilled. I can't cut corners on that. Bouteille Blanc, Bouteille Blanc. Bouteille, is that our vermouth? I think it is. So that is our vermouth. They give you this whole thing just for the 2 vermouth cocktails. Why don't we do the chai old fashioned? I feel like old fashions, they're typically not cold. Drink them at room temperature with an ice cube. We could put an ice cube in there, but I feel like Jukes 6, I have to drink it cold. And if the vermouth is best chilled in my refrigerator temperature, I'm gonna put most of this up. I'm gonna keep out what we need for the chai old fashioned. That is gonna be our drink for tonight. We need 4 ounces of the spiritless old fashioned, 2 ounces of brewed chilled chai tea. I'm gonna need to brew some tea and then chill it. And then the Leisureman's turkey gravy. Get our tea ready. Oh, look, you are awesome. Tea steeping. Chai is smelling really good. Timer is done. So I'm gonna take the bag out and we're gonna let this start cooling off to the side. Coat the rim of an old-fashioned glass with turkey gravy, holiday sugar and spice, premium quality. Single serve cocktail mixer. Got my old-fashioned glass. They didn't tell me how to make this stick, so I put a little bit of water on a plate. I don't know if there's just like an understood way that cocktail makers know how to do it. It didn't say use lemon juice, and it has said that before. I'm just gonna get the turkey gravy to stick with water because I know that's not gonna alter a taste profile. I don't want to put lemon juice and then it messes up the whole flavor. That smells good. I can already see how that smell is gonna go well with the taste of the chai. It's not as gravy-y as I was expecting. I expected this to smell like freaking turkey Thanksgiving dinner. It just kind of smells a little bit savory. I do smell a little bit of spice, which is probably why I feel like it'll go well with the chai. Try to do this. Okay. Y'all, improvement big time. My rim garnishing has improved some. Look at that. Not only does it look cool, but this is also going to add to the taste. This is gonna enhance the drink. I am very interested to see how I'm gonna like this drink because I do not like whiskey. I do not like bourbon. It just kind of tastes like burning cough medicine to me, but I have tried a shot of 0 proof whiskey before and it just tasted kind of like a chai spicy kind of drink. I did actually like 0 proof whiskey, but it was actually very good. So I think that even though I don't like old fashions, I may really like this. In a shaker filled with ice, combine spiritless and chai tea. Shake well and then pour the shaker contents into the prepared glass. I am gonna get fancy giant ice cube for this, and then we're gonna do the shaker nonsense. I have never used a shaker. All right, let's put it in a way that we don't mess up our garnish. It's like the adult version of Operation. Got our shakers. For some of these cocktails, I guess you do need to have a little bit more bar equipment. We do have shakers, but that's cool because that lets you try a more complex, bigger variety of drinks. If they only stuck to stuff that you needed 0 bar equipment for, this would get really boring really fast. So in a shaker, fill with ice, getting frosty. Got the tea chilled. Garnish with a cocktail cherry if desired. Do not have cocktail cherries right now, so it is not desired. 2 ounces of the brewed chai. This is not easy. Okay. Spiritless Old Fashioned, 4 ounces. 3, 4 ounces. All right, let's see. Marshall always does it like this, and then he hits it. Okay. Ooh, it's really cold. I know I'm doing this so wrong. I guess I'll use this spoon to kind of help keep the ice from going out. Oh, beautiful color. This is making a nice tall drink here. Holy crap, does this look delicious or what? This looks like an old fashioned. Let's give this a taste. Oh, wow. So turkey gravy on the rim takes this thing to a whole other level. As soon as you take a sip, first thing that you taste is that savory yet sweet turkey gravy, and then followed up by the actual drink flavors. It's a little sweet, a little chai, a little spicy. Yeah, that is great. The spice is just from the chai. It's not, I would not call this a spicy drink. Definitely see why this was in a holiday box. It is a cozy drink. Yeah, make sure you coat the whole rim because I want like a taste of this turkey gravy rim with every sip of this thing. This is delicious. Yeah, this drink is good by itself, but the turkey gravy rim makes it great. When I take a sip without the turkey gravy, I do not enjoy it as much. Chai Old Fashioned, very inventive with the turkey gravy rim, in my opinion. This drink gets a 7 out of 10. Really good. I will definitely be having 2 glasses of this tonight. This drink, 35 calories. And this was a huge pour. This is such a satisfying drink. I think that I just hate whiskey and like 0 proof whiskey. This is a drink that I want to have in the dead of winter, snuggled up in a cozy big armchair in an old library. I want to smell books when I drink this. Just great. I'm gonna be trying the V&T Vermouth and Tonic. I've actually never had vermouth before. I've heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. Apparently it's aromatized wine. So we have our vermouth, Chuala, the tonic, gentle hints of citrus and botanicals. Dress up your vodka or gin drinks without the calories or sugar, or, you know, your other non-alcoholic mixer. Guinness sweatshirt today. I do love a good Guinness, but right now we're focusing on a little more healthy drink. So in a highball glass with ice, combine the vermouth and tonic. This one is super simple to put together. I can appreciate that. Sometimes you don't want to spend as much time mixing everything up, putting it together. The chai old fashioned that we just tried, it was a little bit more to it, which was cool. It was fun, but it's nice to have something a little more low maintenance for the next one. I do not have a highball glass, but I thought that this would look pretty fancy in a stemmed wine glass. Ice in there. 1 ounce of Blue Tool vermouth. I have no clue what this is going to taste like. 4 ounces of tonic. And I'm gonna use the fancy bar spoon that they gave us in this box. Mix all this together. Garnish with a dried lemon slice. If we're getting 4 of these drinks, you're gonna have some extra lemon slice garnishes left over. All right, I'm gonna pick one of the ones that I think looks the prettiest. A nice little fancy garnish in there. I must say, this makes a very just refreshing looking drink. I like the look of the garnish. Simple and classy. Let's see what this smells like. Oh, it's very like a sweet smell. Give this a taste. I feel like this is what you drink sitting like on the beach. Oh, it has like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste that comes in that I wasn't expecting. The tonic water just kind of makes it a little bit lighter. I like that. It's a little herby as well. A little bit like bitter herby, not like strong bitters. Yeah, okay, this is just a refreshing, easy drink. That is really good. So I think I like vermouth. I feel like it also has like a very hint of lemony kind of taste, like just a little bit, because y'all know I do not like heavy citrus whatsoever. I'm not big on lemon flavors. So the flavors are like, you first drink it, it's like sweet, and the sweet kind of, I taste like a little lemony hint after that, just slight, and then it just moves on into that like herby, bitter taste at the end. This actually has like more flavor profiles to it than I kind of expected. expected. I'm wondering if the tonic water might be what's giving me some hints of lemon, because it says citrus and botanicals. Actually, I'm gonna taste a sip of this by itself. That's where it's coming from. That is so good. The citrus from the tonic water blends really great with the bitter aftertaste, herby aftertaste of the Blue Tool. I really expected this to not have so much complexity. Like every time, I'm surprised. This is so easy to drink. It is so light. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I feel like because it is so easy to drink, it is gonna appeal to a lot of different people. Also, it's just beautiful, little bit of fancy with that lemon garnish. Yeah, I really didn't expect the tonic water to like add so much here. I actually like this a whole lot more than I was expecting to. Did not think that this was gonna be as good as it is. Also, this is a 19-calorie drink. So I'm gonna be on the beach now. Cheers. Trying the Jukes 6. Really looking forward to trying this. Handmade in London, Jukes 6, the sparkling red. Organic apple cider vinegar based, and just 40 calories for this whole thing. Jukes 6 is black fruit themed with a deep, earthy, spicy feel and a mellow, long, and savory finish. Okay, so I think this is supposed to be like a sparkling wine type. Like I've previously said, I have never found a non-alcoholic wine that tasted good. Maybe the carbonation, the sparkling part of it makes it a little bit better when it comes to like actual alcohol wine. I do tend to prefer non-sparkling, but I'm really excited. If this tastes good, it may be a repeat. Oh, that is deeper in color than I was expecting. Already absolutely love the color. I, for some reason, was thinking it was gonna be more of a pinky, but I guess it makes sense if it's black fruit themed. Feels like I'm holding a real glass of red wine. All right, let's smell it. Ooh, it smells very blackberry-y, which I like. I really like blackberries, like blueberries, dark fruits like that. This is what they do in the restaurants. You do like, I have a friend that does this. He like really knows wine. Maybe that's not intended for sparkling wines, but all right, here we go. Wow, okay. Of course, it doesn't taste exactly like real wine because there's no alcohol in it, but that is just leagues better than any non-alcoholic wine I have ever tried. The carbonation, it's not like, I don't know, I almost expected it to be just so bubbly, and it's a little bubbly. And I don't mean that like it's flat, I mean just the bubbles complement it, but it doesn't take over the whole flavor. That is so good. So this to me tastes only just slightly different than like a blackberry wine. You can tell there's no alcohol, but any other non-alcoholic wine that I have tried, and I haven't tried that many, they've tasted like basically grape juice and they weren't good at all. This is not that. The only difference is, you know how the alcohol in red wines, it creates like a little bite? That's the only difference I taste, is there's just not that little bite, but this is nowhere close to tasting like grape juice. Maybe the key is the apple cider vinegar. I don't know, but he's got something right here. Yeah, I do taste the earthy, I taste the tart, and I do taste the savory finish. That's amazing. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. This is so enjoyable. This is so much better than I was expecting it to be. If you don't like blackberry wine, you may not like this because it does have more of a tart than a sweet presence, which is actually exactly what I love in fruit wines. I do not like sweet fruit wines. Did not know a non-alcoholic wine could be this good, and I will definitely be getting more of this. This is amazing. I liked the other drinks. I think this is my favorite drink from the box so far. Great pick today. We're trying our final mixology drink, Vermouth and Cola. I must say I saved this one for last because I think it's probably gonna be my least favorite. I'm not a big cola soft drink person, but we're gonna see. I'm sure even if it's not like exactly the type of taste profiles I prefer, it's still gonna be a great mixed drink because Raising the Bar knows how to make some mocktails. It does call for a highball glass. I did a trip to the store and tried to find a glass like that. that. But I did find this like fun, thick wine glass-ish type thing. This is not exactly what they're calling for. Got the glass, a little bit of ice, combined vermouth. Got our vermouth. From the other drinks we've made, that's the only bit that we've used. So we're gonna have a lot of this left over. 1.5 to 2 ounces of the vermouth. I'm gonna go with 2 ounces because like I said, I think I wanna taste a little bit less of the cola. I don't want it to be so cola heavy because I very rarely want like a soft drink. This one's also super simple to put together after a long day when you just want a nice drink. Boop. 6 ounces of our top note Cascara Cola, warm and inviting cola spice and orange peels. Maybe I'll like this better than just like a Coke because it's gonna have different accent flavors that's gonna complement the vermouth. Okay, got our bar spoon. Garnish with an olive and a lime wedge. Our olives, and then I did make a trip to the store just to get the additional garnishes that they suggested. Got our lime garnish. In the picture, they have it in a little cocktail toothpick. I did not pick that up. There we go. Now they give you like a lot of olives in there. So I'm just gonna plop that olive right on in there. All right, 1 plus for this drink is just how easy it is to throw together. Nice, simple, sophisticated. The lime is actually supposed to go in it. I'm gonna plop it in there. That way we get all the flavors that they're wanting us to get. Okay, I will say for me, the way to go for this drink is definitely putting the 2 ounces of vermouth because it makes it a little more vermouth strong than cola strong. I definitely like this cola better than just like a regular Coke. You definitely get that nice crisp vermouth taste first. Secondary flavor comes in the cola, a little bit of orange peel. I think that makes it lighter, not quite as like harsh, I guess, as a regular Coke. Yep. As that lime sits in there, I'm getting a little bit of that citrusy lime zing at the end. This is good. I think this is a good drink. It's got a good flavor profile. I think for me, because I'm not as big of a cola person, it's not as high on my list as the others are. I would give this a 6 out of 10. If you like colas, you're probably gonna rate it higher. The taste is good. Absolutely nothing wrong with the taste. There are just other notes that I like better. But I have to say, I think it's very inventive. A cola type cocktail. Those typically aren't the ones that I gravitate towards. I think something fun in this too is me getting to try drinks that I normally wouldn't pick. I like this better than I thought that I would. My little olive just chilling at the bottom there. Better the more the lime sits in there. I kind of like that, that lime kick at the end. I have to say they were not kidding when they said this was their most packed box ever. Most of them come with 2 mixology drinks. This one, we had 3. Even if 2 were similar, no, they are 2 totally different drinks with totally different flavor profiles. When I initially opened the box and looked at the cocktails, they were not ones that I was as excited about. The drinks sounded like things that I normally wouldn't order. Obviously, it's fun trying new things, but I really had a lot of doubts about liking the majority of these. Every drink in this box, I enjoyed more than I thought I would. These were very good drinks. This box really pleasantly surprised me. They are great recipes. Even the Vermouth and Cola, which is my least favorite, is still an enjoyable drink, and it's something I never would have tried if they hadn't sent an extra box. The Jukes 6 by far was my favorite thing in this box, and I think because it just blew my mind so much that a non-alcoholic wine could be that good. Also, enjoyed the Vermouth and Tonic. I think was my favorite of the mixology drinks from this box. It was just very good and light and refreshing. If y'all are interested in seeing more videos like this, please subscribe. I have a Sober Curious playlist you can check out. We are currently in the process of doing a 90-day fitness challenge, and with that challenge, we are trying to limit alcohol, trying to be a little bit more healthy with our choices because it's something we want to do. Trying these mocktails, you don't feel totally
mentally deprived, like you can't have any kind of like fun drink. This is just a fun drink to sip on. So if you're interested in checking out our fitness challenge, the first 30 days of our 90-day challenge video is up now. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, raising the bar, super fun. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep trying all your drinks out, letting everyone know what I think. Even the ones that aren't my favorite in taste are still phenomenal drinks with amazing complex flavors. I know I say that so much, but it's so true every time. They obviously know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I mean, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, hope y'all have enjoyed this. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and until next time.